let's not talk about it. Let's talk
about brackets. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that.
I love brackets. He is playing Zeta, the Elin game. So G2 lost to Zeta.
Realized that Zeta smacked G2. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Okay, Pearl is where we're headed. What do we want to see?
What do we want to see?
Oh, I think we're getting Ethan's Harbor.
Yeah. That's so funny if it's true. But if he's playing it on Haven, he honestly might. It's a great map.
Yeah.
Right?
I think another element to picking the Teo here is with the map changes that came into Pearl, as well as the ping changes way early in the year. Like, just playing off-site and playing for spam is way harder nowadays, but Teo can still cringe it and play for the missiles in the post plant.
When you have the Astra as well, you have I'm super excited to see it. Put your blinders on, Christy. Stop looking at the Fnatic game. It's time to lock in here. You got a pistol round underway, and Narrate already down in mid to Mata.
Well, better Waylay wins that. Mata claims first blood on Pearl.
Redux is tucked on the box. TP running out soon, so he will be stuck.
What does he want to do? 2 kills out of Redux. Quickly repositions for the third and calls in a little assistance too. It was a good start for NRG. The new Sentinel Star has already secured 4 kills into the round. Hit an ace in his first game today.
Cortez will spot him in a moment.
Or maybe he won't. A little bit awkward there. With the headshot. There goes Redux for the ace. A beautiful start here for Sentinels in their second match.
So you're more comfortable giving up that mid control.
Caillou, and Sentinels aren't even going to overcommit into A main. They can fall on back from that one. Narrate now back onto line. Quick kill and a fall. Former champions or not, reigning champions or not, can't really do much with the pistols here.
I don't think we can use former in the year they're still. It's going to be an A main take. Start the round, both sides rolling for that. Catching in.
Both Waylays on opposite sides of each other. Somehow, though, Narrate gets in front, takes down the enemy Tejo. Guy I'm looking at, though, is Narrate in secret. A great position for him. Some spam heading his way, but he's still up on good HP for now. Now without any support coming into Flower. It's all raining on Narrate. 1 kill for him, but he will end up going down. And NRG, with only 10 seconds on the clock, have control of the site. And the retake gun is not looking pretty for Sentinels either. Redux likes his odds better with the Ghost than with Marshall. Now stepping forward, realizing there's a turret, there's a player, there's Kiko for 3 kills. Stepping onto this NRG lineup. Already looking dominant here in the third round. 4 kills for him.
It's the Kiko you wanted for NRG.
If there's any contact from Redux, all of a sudden it's time for Narrate to light things up. Kiko able to secure the kill though, and this means that Sentinels start to get a little bit scattered.
You could not ask for better defense. Now they'll post back up. Redux droned off the line.
Very calm approach from NRG, taking their time with things.
We'll watch that play out throughout this game as NRG preps for their re-hit.
Here we go, Redux with eventual mix to try and scout things out, but it actually means one less defender on the site. So Redux maybe considering changing his mind, trying to give some spam ideas for his teammate. All the while, Mata slipped into backside. NRG are running Sentinels over here. Yeah, if Kiko loses that fight, not only is it him falling instead of Narrate on the other side, but very easily could be 2 or 3 kills for Narrate off the back of it. I mean, this could be some trouble for him. Testing on the off angle. As he now sends out and nails that first shot. Takes away a potential Killjoy ult in the round.
I don't know if I love 1 for 1. That's a gun gone. Now Narrate only has a Sheriff to hold.
Also forced back. Rewinds Narrate into the sight. Taking his time, but again tries to dodge
30
away.
seconds left.
Seems like Sentinels couldn't quite connect on those shots. It's going to cost them with a little jump swing over. Baiting out for Ethan to secure the kill. And even though it's a late round again where the spike goes down, Sentinels have very few options to get back into the site.
Knocking them.
No smokes on the retake, also making things challenging. That said, Teja got a kill. It's a one-on-one out of nowhere. Ethan underneath 50 HP. It's a body shot, could just do it for Caillou. Has a Vandal now too, but Ethan hears the shots, swings the corner, and takes the round for NRG. Although Narrate, the team that's Redux to fight it instead, now has to snap back, so with that teleport sending him all the way across the map, Sentinels choose to call off the fight in its entirety. Can still hightail it on over and be a third body on the A site, but against the lockdowns, you're going to have to fall away anyways.
NRG is so far ahead in the ult economy right now. They're going to have Mada's ult later this round as well. SEN have to play full retake, and that's with an ult.
They can quickly try to move in as well. If they can get a star down on center site, Sentinels could do something, but Redux doesn't actually call for the smoke because he's got an AWP in his hand.
Spike planted.
Mada's ult is going to be paramount here. It's coming in already.
Just to try and interrupt the retake. Sentinels, no pressure coming in around the flank either, so forced to try and slowly inch their way forward. Remember, all of this utility, still 2 missiles for Ethan. Pistol the molly, delaying on the spike, a star potentially 2. First missile comes on out. Caillou forced to get off. By now, Sentinels struggling to even get back into main because of the Odin spam. Just making it so easy. Now a rewrap into Art, and NRG rinse Sentinels for a flawless post plant.
And of course, NRG was ready for it.
I also think one of the quiet big points was the Odin spam giving some covering fire on the A main fight. Now it's Sheriff's galore for Sentinels. So unloading a ton of utility. There's Brock's Odin, but it's actually that spam line you see through the corner that makes it hard, because what Sentinels wanted to do on that previous retake was, okay, if there's all this post-plant utility stuck in main, you have to push forward and kill those players. But you can't really run into the suppressing fire of the Odin, and Brock just having that angle through the wall means they can't trade back any fire of their own.
Turns out that gun's pretty good.
Turns out very good.
Shocking news coming out of this game. Cortez only has a sheriff here. And it's another impossible attempt towards A.
What are you talking about? There's only 1 million utility. Still gets a nice shot, though.
But the reason why they've been able to do that is because they've won the A main fight every time. And SEN keeps trying it. They need to hold on to this space.
Double dash forward, Redux in the party as well, but a Hunter's Fury fired away from Brock, nails the opposing Sova. Another A main fight secured from NRG, but this time only with 2 players.
Yeah, it's such a good call. They feign that it's a heavy A main fight. Instead, it's 3 contacting Art, and they're about to activate.
I mean, Nere's the only person turning around now. Some fire peppered down into him. Mada secures a couple of kills. So not only is the A main fight victorious, the Art push as well. It's all guns blazing for NRG.
I feel bad for Cortezia. This guy's been sitting on B the entire game, having to play a retake simulator. I would almost like to see them maybe try and play like heavier for mid or Art and show us some flank looks on this retake if they do have to give up the site. That still hasn't come. Instead, with that lurk coming through B long, it's NRG showing for the first time a split through a street. It's been a quiet game for John and Cortezia. Now they're under a lot of pressure.
Cortezia has that rifle now. Now John with first kill goes his way. Now a lockdown in backside is going to force NRG to push into him. And that's exactly what they'll do. A nice shot from John too as Cortezia locks it down with a Hunter's Fury to fire back as well. Scuba the last alive and Narrate to capitalize for Thrifty on SEN.
They finally let Cortezia play.
30 seconds
They
left.
tried to just pop out with it. Wall does go down. Already those Sentinels have 3 players waiting to respond, and Cortezia is not hit by this pano. He will wait for his moment. Last round, carved in this position. This round looking to do exactly the same. Still alive in that corner. He runs out of bullets now. 10 seconds left down on the clock. Caillou might look for a little something extra. Narrate rips into the site. No time on the clock and 3 kills for the duelist. Back to back for Sentinels.
Heads up from Narrate, ripping that ult to flood through.
With Ethan,
Fall back here.
maybe waiting for this double dash to try and
Be right back.
catch a nice shot. And he does! What a great read. The hard read out of the timeout from Bonkar in the flowchart is get the kill, don't hear a lot. We can keep inching forward, keep looking for something. The trade though with Caillou waiting with Yod and they're bringing directly into him. That's 2 kills! And he's not letting go the second he does. Finally is punished. And now, as Ethan tries to open up this site, John QT is still waiting in the wings. Wasn't pinged out by any utility. Redux gets information. John QT forward quietly and quickly. He decapitates Ethan. But it's still a problem for Sentinels as Redux realizes he's the only guy left. And now NRG have plenty of time to rip it over to the B site.
It's a foot race. But NRG have to cover more track miles. They have to run all the way back through street. But Redux
he doubts it.
guesses it. If he had full sprinted, he would have beaten them here.
Yep.
Now instead he has to play a retake against Brock with an ult, Scuba with the pull in a 1-on-2.
calm, patient, waiting. I think he knows. He's got an idea now. And he can't slow down. He needs to take these fights as they come, but Brock won't let it happen.
Scuba doesn't have any space back towards B, but modest operator. That's all the way back into sight.
Yeah, caught Caillou on a jiggle there. And now when NRG choose to go, they've got plenty of util to work. I like how John QT is getting active. Maybe a little bit too much, though, as NRG were waiting for it. And only a stinger in hand. Now he's stunned up and he is mowed down. The rest of Sentinels had left a long time ago. So NRG are going to have no problems getting back into this site. Holding it down from there.
30 seconds left. 3 on 5 now. This time Sen have no choice but to go for it. They're trying to go fast.
I mean, it's time to light things up. Time to get excited back into A. But Sentinels have so little to look forward to. In the face of Brock, in the face of the rest of NRG. Outmatched on the weaponry. Now outnumbered in every single way. NRG go up 8-4 at the half. Turret is darting long for the time being, so they actually have double high-lows they can pivot back and forth between. World Champs have some interesting ideas, but it's Mata to get the first kill. Kiko in a bit of trouble now, repositioning onto the little pillar there, but gets picked off by the player long with these smokes. I don't exactly love Ethan's
30
odds
seconds left
to step on through it.
They won't have a re-smoke, though. NRG are free to swing towards heaven.
Spike planted.
NRG need the first kill here, big time. They're gonna have a shot. Goes to Redux.
Remaining.
Go from here. One kill, all of a sudden make it 2. There's just no way. There's just no way, Brock! Scuba playing here on the off angle. There's a nano swarm and a pull on the ground to chip away at the toes of Sentinels. Narrate down on 85 HP. Redux low as well. And on the other side, meet the judge. Takes him out back.
Obscuring vision. Smoke is very well timed. That's going to last until, what, like 5 seconds on the clock? Scuba plays close to it.
I think it's fair to
Did
say...
he get hit by the dart? He did.
Yeah. Okay. There's only 2 bullets in that thing. Could have been concerning if a second shot had missed. I think a win's a win.
Spike planted.
The Sentinels just getting the spike on
What?
anything after this is a bonus. Mata still hasn't reloaded the Outlaw. Now with Redux and Narrate down low. Take the wins they can get. Take the extra orb. Redux only 2 away from the Dimensional Drift.
Send out that slow. Let Redux CP in behind.
NRG have anticipated this, though. Kiko's judge waiting in back call. That is silly,
He
man.
got 2!
What?
Where was the second?
Must have been right behind him. Have absolutely no clue, and yet NRG have found a way to equalize, mainly due to
It's a 2-on-2.
Kiko's judge. 2 sheriffs, all that remains for NRG. Scuba up in heaven.
Enemy remaining.
Taking a moment to work back down hell. This angle from Cortez is nasty, though.
Predicted this.
Good chance to move forward from him, and they're failing to secure it. Narrate wants a little bit more. Wants to fight forward, realizing that NRG are probably thinking about that flanker still.
Look how thorough they are. They're looking for the flanker, but Cortez just still gets his mark. And he's going to stick around, continue to cause problems.
Oh, good read from Brock. Anticipating someone up in the smoke, but it doesn't matter if you kill the players on site. This flanker just keeps killing you.
3. That's just a 1 round for Sentinels.
Yeah, bye-bye. Nothing in that round mattered except for Sentinels planting the spike and Cortezia existing.
Now for NRG, I think your question has to go to how do they want to play B? I think the answer is one of 2 things. You either want to be playing retake a little further back, as they tried to that round, but unfortunately got completely owned by the lurker, or you want to fight up in that area. Use Mata to get forward on long.
Drift not used just yet. Sentinels step up into the fight. Dip on away, but it means Redux is left on his own. NRG without a buy. Just having this stack, so even if the initial kill goes their way, it is lights out. Why do I like Mata's chances here? Well, probably because Cortezia's not looking at him.
He gives this one a go. Nothing to lose. John QT's low. He's very unlikely to win the round. Okay.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Nice try. But now move on. All good. He can buy either way.
If you can get a pick before those ults come into question, that's always a nice thing, but it's not going to work because Sentinels just have the idea. Set up the TP to snap forward, get full info of what's going on in back hub, and a counter on the other side from Mata. It doesn't matter because there's a shorty right inside of his head, and Redux has arrived into the site. Scuba batting it out, does get one kill, but Sentinel spacing is good enough to guarantee a trade.
Standing ahead.
Sentinel's 3 ultimates to get on the site. Win to win. Unless Brock can work magic again from up in heaven. Brock remembers the pistol round. That's a shock for a little bit of chip.
Spike planted.
The Odin needs players to give him a fight. Much more challenging to be the one to lead Kiko back in.
Last player standing.
Exactly when he looks for it, that's when Sentinels are going to pounce. 3 kills on the round for Redux. Sentinels within 2. They've maxed out their loss bonus now, so going light armors every round essentially guarantees you buys as long as you want.
Doing a thing.
Mono will start things off nicely here. 1 kill, still trapped in the corner for the time being. Caillou is down low as well. And Cortezia being forced to hold his back for a moment.
How do you clear Mata here without a waylay?
I don't think you do. I don't think you do, especially
Spike down.
with that coverage, like you're saying. Mata's got his back, and now 15 seconds left. No control over the spike. Sentinels choose to save.
That round went so wrong for Sen.
Yeah.
Just that pick in mid from Mata in the right place.
It's kind of the worst case scenario as well for Sen, because I think if they guess correctly and end up finishing into B, there's worlds where even if they lose some players, they get a plant down.
Look how comfortable NRG are to give up B yet again.
Mata's on the rat box. Remember Redux. This was his ace box in the opening round. Ethan has some support as well. Switching over to the knife, though. Mata doesn't expect Redux to be so close. And that's going to give full control back over to Sentinels. The problem is these 2 players in secret for NRG. And Brock with the Odin can lay waste to anyone trying to plant a spike. Redux needs this fight and takes it cleanly. Continuing forward with the shorty, knocked out by Scuba. But still, that pressure has allowed the spike to go down. Narrate still looking forward. Needs more of these kills, needs to find the lockdown, which he does. And Ethan on the other side knows there's players all around him. 7 bullets in the chamber, down on low, 3 kills for Narrate, end the round. Cortezia is a little bit too far away from the team. He's trying to run over there, so saving him for the post plans as ults are exchanged. A Valorant moment here as the site is laid to waste. Narrate up in heaven with the shorty, again finds his mark. Sentinels up big in this round. And NRG are playing inside the lockdown. That has to be a mistake. There would be no time to escape. With Mata falling down.
That ultimate, they can always break the lockdown. Instead, they full dive backside, catch the players who are waiting to fight back in off of Ethan's ult before they're ready to go.
With how late we're getting onto the clock, I think just to guarantee you're not heading into the meat grinder, you're going to need to do that one. So that's exactly what they do. 3 more players advance into main, and timing into the smoke is punished. Now the quick slide from Narrate. Coolest arrived for Sentinels.
30 seconds left.
Things are still looking good for them, regardless of the damage going down onto the front line. Nice shot from Kiko. Still, NRG have a lot of work left to be done. Rifle secured from Kiko. There was a time to step into this roster fully for NRG. The second match he has played on a stage for this squad. It would be now. He
chose so low.
He gave the rifle to Brock. The clock continuing to work away. Kiko has to push forward, has to find something, and he cannot do it. Now Molly's enter into the fold. The utility is just gross from Sen. Taking their sweet time with things, and Brock is knocked out of it. We are all tied up. John could still assist the team with those global stars. on the beat hop. Mata throws down the ultimate, knows how much is resting on this round, on that kill right there. And with Ethan securing a shot into market, pushing these players out from Art.
Center scrambling, 30 seconds. The spike has to run all the way back around to main.
And how many times we've seen this before? Sentinels run down the clock down to 25 seconds, lose a couple of players. Usually they are calling off the round. This time they commit forward. Scuba has gone uncleared. And Redux waiting inside the smoke. We're down in pressure time. 10 seconds on the clock. 2 players live. NRG have stepped up into the server. NRG, with a flawless round, push themselves to map point.
What a round for NRG.
And now Sentinels forcing him off the line, comfortable to step forward behind the smoke. Then he sees a couple of players, wall goes down. And here we go, Sentinels into it. Nerrick doesn't make it to heaven, and this time he's cut down by Kiko. Kiko stepping into some shoes on NRG. And maybe pushing the Sentinels back just like NRG did this year.
That's both duelists gone. They don't have a lurk before they just sit back and let the retake happen.
Sentinels can't rest back at all. The hero has to move forward, and the hero will beat Cortezia.
10 seconds left.
He didn't get to play in the first half, quite frankly. NRG avoided him entirely. But Sentinels choose to fight fully forward towards NRG's own spawn. Cortezia has to be huge. A welcome shot is in front of it. He sees those players. He lines them up for Sentinels. But it's not enough. NRG, a rabid pack fighting back into the site. And Caillou dancing around this wall is shot in the back by Kiko to start the round to finish it. NRG scrape by and dismantle Sentinels.
Defenders win.
A lot more of a challenging game than when they beat Hubert. But they've got them both, knocking both of Sentinel squads down to the lower bracket in what was a incredibly close match. Such little things kept them in this game. The clutch from Brock, Mata on long with the ultimate, getting that shot with the operator.